Hi, I'm Dr. John, and this is your Maintenance Minute. I've been asked by a few viewers to talk a little bit about maintenance strategy, and this is a perfect place to fit in a strategy conversation. In fact, my very first book was written about maintenance strategies, and most notably that we don't actually have one. Here's the story that I tell most of my classes. If we get in a conversation about strategies, I said, I want you to think about it like a football team. And let me give you this example. Let's say that one of your children was given a scholarship, full ride to Oklahoma State University to play for Mike Gundy and the OSU Cowboys, for example. And your son was the number one recruit out of whatever state you live in. He was the number one wide receiver, not only in the state, but the entire country. But he chose to take the scholarship for a full ride at Oklahoma State. Now, let me ask you, when you sit down with your son before he leaves, are you going to have this conversation with him? Son, I want you to go there to Stillwater, and I want you to tell Coach Gundy that you're the number one wide receiver in the entire country. He doesn't need to tell you how to run a pattern or catch a ball. You tell Coach Gundy, just throw me the ball and I'll catch it. Now, I wondered if that is the advice you're going to give your son. Or are you going to do like most parents, any job for that matter? Are you going to say, go learn how the business works, read the playbook, know your position as well as everybody else's position, know that playbook inside and out, and do what the coaches tell you to do? Be part of the team and contribute, by the way. If the play's not working right, have some conversation about, hey, maybe we could do this instead. I'm here to tell you right now that a maintenance strategy is our playbook. Do we have a team of people in our little football team? Do we have 27 mechanics and electricians and planners and storeroom people? Do we have a small team and no playbook? That's what I saw when I was looking around. I didn't have a playbook. I didn't have a strategy. That prompted me to write this first book. I think that strategy is our playbook. It is the X's and the O's. It is our strategy for winning. If you watch a football game, and you probably have, you'll see the coach on the sideline, professional or college, and they probably got some line card and they're kind of tucked into their shorts and they're looking at plays and stuff. And based on whatever they're seeing the defense do, they're going to call different offensive schemes. And on the other side of the ball, based on what the offense is doing, they're going to call different defensive schemes. This is their strategy. They review game tape. They look at the game tape from the game they just played. They review that and see kind of where assignments were missed or what we did really well. Then they start preparing for the next team. They draw up a strategy, X's and O's. Not everything on here is designed to make a touchdown, but it's at least designed to make some forward yardage. What strategy are we following? Do we have a playbook for our people to follow? And better yet, are we training people to the plays? Do they understand their assignment? Do they understand what everybody else is supposed to do? Do they know where they fit in? I wrote this book because I don't think we have a strategy. If I came to your place of employment and I said, okay, Jerry, take down the binder, show me your strategy, where are we in the game plan? You couldn't do it, could you? Nobody can, actually. There are a few companies, several that have adopted my book here, are developing a strategy, and they're pretty much sticking with it, and they're seeing some positive results. I can't have 11 people on my side of the football just doing whatever they know how to do. We've got to follow some discipline, some strategy, and the game plan is at the end of the game for us to have more points than the opposing team, and that's how we're going to win the game. So I'm suggesting that you might think about getting a strategy that takes you from wherever you are. We talked about assessments already, vision and mission and change management and those kinds of things. Getting you from where you are currently to where you want to be in the future. It takes a strategy. It takes serious people to map this out, develop a game plan for how we're going to actually do that, and base it on best practices as much as you're able to. I'm Dr. John, and this has been your Maintenance Minute.